Hello, thanks so much for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If this is your first time here, consider joining the family by clicking that subscribe button and remembering that notification bell so that you'll be reminded when I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. Today it's all about the florals, and I am at Hobby Lobby shopping for some florals. Now they do have 50% off, so that bunch is $5.99. So you can get this nice high-end looking bunch for only $3. I do love Hobby Lobby florals because they're more high-end and you still can get more for your buck if you buy a bunch of the stems or the bunches from the Dollar Tree. They still will equal up to a nice bunch you can get from Hobby Lobby, and you'll be paying 50% off. So I think the investment is a little better. Now they have so many different colors and different kinds, and when they're 50% off, I think this is the time to be shopping because you can buy a larger bunch and you can just pull off of that stem and create several different projects. Spring is coming, and during spring I know a lot of people like to put out different arrangements. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some really simple arrangements that you can create using not only floral from Hobby Lobby, but I will be sharing with you some florals from Walmart and a few that I did find in the Dollar Tree. Now if you're a greenery person, they have so many different choices, and I did invest in a larger bunch to just use for different projects, and that bunch was like $19.99, but I got it for $10, and I have already used many pieces off of it and still have so much left. So I think if you're a greenery person and you do add them to your projects, investing in a larger bunch from Hobby Lobby is much better and the quality is great. Now also you can pick up these really pretty large plants and succulents and pay 50% off and create something beautiful for your home. The quality of these are very nice, and I think you can really create something beautiful for your home. Now I did pop into Walmart and I found some really pretty colors for the spring, and these picks all were just 97 cents, and I think these are really pretty. I love these bunches here because they have a few different kind of florals and greeneries on there, and it is definitely a bargain for 97 cents. I also did stop in the Dollar Tree to see what they had out, and I found a few. I thought these were cute to pull off the stems. I used those before, and I always love picking up these in different colors. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some of these florals that I picked up today. Also, to create your arrangements, the Dollar Tree is probably the best place for the bargain because these vases look high end. The Dollar Tree always have the nicest vases to create your arrangements. So I have a few different options here, and you don't always have to use vases to create or style your floral from the Dollar Tree. They also have a few more items. These jars, by just removing the lid, maybe adding some jute cord, I think these are really cute. You can also style these cute little sand bottles as well. I will be using these in today's video to style, and I also have some wood items that you can style some floral in. They have these little round pencil holders also in a square shape, and you can always use these trays. Also, I absolutely love these from the Dollar Tree, and of course you can style your floral in these as is. And of course these little garden bowls, adding some rocks, which I will be using in today's video as well. And how about this cute little teddy bear that I'm going to style some florals on. Now for the first arrangement, I'm going to be using this vase, and I did pick up this from Hobby Lobby. The original price was $9.99, but I got it for $4.99, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. The first thing I'm going to do is cut the strings that's tying these stems together. so that I can separate them. Now, when I consider making my arrangements, I always like to look at the stems first because that determines if I am going to style them where you can see the stems. And I think these look great. They have a high-end look to them. So what I'm going to do is style these where you can still see the stems. I'm using some rocks here that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to add a few of them to the bottom. Now you can use some clear Elmer's glue for this part, but I have this crafting clear glue I say glue that I have from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use 2 bottles of that. This works just the same and it dries clear. So after I add that, I just wanted a small amount. If you want more, then you can just add in more glue. And now all I have to do is arrange my flowers in the vase. Now I'm placing them where I want them, so when everything dries, my florals can be, well, my stems can be where I want them to be. And so all I'm going to do is finish adding in all of my stems, and that will be it for this arrangement. So this is something that's really simple and pretty that I will probably style like in my bedroom, on my nightstand, or on my kitchen or dining room table. I think it's simple, but I think it is so pretty. And it looks high end, and I think that's very important when it comes to your floral arrangements. It's just making sure that they have a nice quality look to them. Now I'm going to move on to the second two. I'm going to be using those little jars that's for the little sand, and from Hobby Lobby I picked up these picks, and these were $1.99, and I think they look really great. Now what I'm going to do is use this blue paint that I got from Arteza. I'm using blue. You can use any color because I think I'm going to blend blue in my bathroom when I change it up for the springtime. Now what I'm doing is just adding some painter's tape right above the words because that part I do not want to get any paint on. I think to just make these little jars look high end, all you have to do is just paint them. And if you do not paint the entire jar, that gives it more of the high-end look because you can see the crisp line and it's just look a little bit more well put together. So after I get both of them painted, I'm just going to remove the tape, and as you can see, that gives it a more high-end look instead of just painting the entire jar. Now after I remove the tape, all I have to do is just add in those stems, and that will be it. These are really simple, but I think they are so cute, and I actually think these will look great in any color, but I am loving the blue. Now for my next arrangement idea, I am going to be using this tray here from Dollar Tree, this wood tray, and here is that greenery vine that I picked up from Hobby Lobby a couple of weeks ago, and I've been using off of this, and I still have a lot more. This was definitely a bargain. I paid $10 for this. So what I'm going to do first is just paint this wood tray using some white chalk paint, and you can paint yours any color, but I wanted to go in with white because I did decide to take some black vinyl and print the word pray just to add to this tray. I feel like styling greenery or floral in trays just give it a nice high-end look. So after I get that transferred over, I'm just going to take that greenery vine and just pull off me some pieces, and all I'm going to do is just style them in a tray, making sure that you can still see the word pray. For my next arrangement, I'm using these pretty florals. Here are the ones that I picked up from Walmart for 97 cents. And of course, this can. I absolutely love the can idea. All I'm going to do is just cover this up with some white chalk paint, and then you can cover that paint up with some Mod Podge. I think this is always simple, but I love this idea. Now, after I get that complete, I just painted a little bit of the inside. You can tie a little jute cord around this, or you can just leave it like it is. And then what I'm going to do is just add the florals. Now I'm just going to bend the stems. That way I don't have to add any foam. And that is simple as it can be. Now this is how it looks without the jute cord on there. But as you know, I did tie the jute cord around. And so I'm going to show you how I look with the jute cord. Because either way, I think it is so cute. Now I'm going to get started on another arrangement, and what I'm going to be using is, of course, I absolutely love this metal bucket from the Dollar Tree, and they do have those in different shapes that says Flower Market. And I decided to style these blue florals from Walmart for 97 cents in them, but I don't like the green leaves on them. I think they look a little cheap. So what I'm doing is just pushing them down, and that way I can use them as filler so I do not have to add any foam. So I'm pushing the leaves down, I'm bending the stem, and I'm just adding in my florals, and that is it. I think the blue looked really pretty up against the black and white, and I think it's great for the springtime. So for my next arrangement, I'm going to be using some pieces off of this bunch that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. This was $7.99, but I got it 50% off. It was $3.99, and I bought this so I can use this for several projects. So that was definitely a bargain. And I have one of those garden bowls that I'm going to be using with some more Dollar Tree rocks and this cute little candle from the Dollar Tree. Now you can leave the bowl the way it is, but of course I want to paint it black to give it more of a high-end look. Now you can spray paint it black or any color you want, but it is cold. Yes, it is cold here in Illinois, so I'm not going to go outside and spray paint it. I am going to use some black acrylic paint and give it 2 coats. I used to spray paint in the garage, but I felt like the fumes were bothering my birds, so I started spray painting in the yard. And like I say, it is too cold for that. So after I finished painting this, I did use some Mod Podge, and I went over this just so I can protect that paint. Now, after I finish doing that, I'm going to just add these rocks into the bowl. Now, this was a bag that I had already used some out, but I wanted more rocks, so I did grab a second bag out of my stash and I added that to it. Now what I'm going to do is take that candle and just push it right in the center of those rocks and push it all the way down. And then what I'm going to do now is just pull off some leaves and some of those buds off of that bunch and just add them around the candles. I think this is just a cute way to arrange some florals and have a nice high-end look. Now this is something I will style on my cocktail table. I think it is so pretty, and I love that it has the candle. Now for this next one, all I'm going to do is just arrange a few of these floral buds on this little bunny. I think this is always a cute idea finding a really cute little stuffed animal in the Dollar Tree and just somehow finding a way to add some florals. And this is actually really cute for the spring, for Easter. I just love this idea. You could add as many as you want, but I think it's really cute and I absolutely love it. You can also change out the little bow, but I love the little buffalo check. And you can take a little small vase or something small from the Dollar Tree, add it in the little bunny hands, and style some florals in there as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching my video. I hope you enjoyed today's video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these were your favorite. And until next time, my friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.